We are The Woody Show.
Oh, babe!
The Woody Show. And I had a handful of people here on the show that I've given a $500 budget to. And I said, hey, like yesterday, Menace. Hey, Menace, here's $500. Go find a prize that you think the Woody Show audience would really love to win. Mm-hmm. That's why it changes the prize up every day. Because now today it's Gina's turn. And Gina picked a Traeger grill.
Yep.
The tailgater.
Tailgater pellet grill.
Yeah, those Traeger grills are nice.
They're awesome.
I've seen
Great
them
for
actually.
summer.
They were doing like a demo at the Home Depot. I got to see it in action. Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, so you can win one of those, and we have a game. I said, hey, you get a prize, then you got to come up with a game. We had Menace's super original game yesterday, and now today we have Gina, and she's got a game for us, and it's you trying to decide if it's a pro wrestler or a serial killer. We know how much she loves serial killers.
Into that.
You know, just a lot of crazy nicknames out there for famous people, for infamous people. So today we're going to give a list of those nicknames and ask you, pro wrestler or serial killer?
All right.
2 out of 3.
877-44-WOODY. That's 877-44-WOODY. Somebody said, well, we got to get Bort involved in this one, but he would know immediately.
Yeah. He doesn't get to win either.
Well, he doesn't get to win, but if we asked him first,
like, what do you think?
You know how we guess with the DUIQ,
Right.
whether the drunk person is going to get it, he would say right away whether it was a wrestler or...
Well, we have a few extra rounds, so maybe we can throw a few to Bort afterwards.
Yeah. All right, let's say hi to Crystal. Hey, good morning, Crystal. How are you? Crystal.
Hello?
Oh, no, hold on.
Crystal.
Phone issue, guys. Hold on. Let me click over here. Go over here. Crystal, there we go. Hi, Crystal.
Hi, good morning, guys.
Hi. All right, so is it a pro wrestler or a serial killer? You got to get 2 out of 3 right in order to win.
Yes. The first one, Hell's Bell. Pro wrestler or serial killer?
Serial killer?
That is correct.
Yes.
Serial killer. Her name was Belle Gunness, and she was nicknamed Hell's Bell in the late 19th century. Norwegian serial killer.
Okay.
What a bitch.
Seriously.
A whore.
Number 2, Crystal.
What was their... do you know like what they killed a lot of people, but did they have like
she was responsible for the deaths of several men who visited her farm. So a bit of a farm seductress.
like what was her like their signature? Don't they?
No.
All the serial killers kind of have a signature, right?
Her signature was they go missing at the farm.
Right, she lures them in. She just needs a farmhand.
Death biting to the goat or something?
All right.
All right, Crystal, so far you have one. Here we go.
All right.
Charlie Chopoff.
Charlie Chopoff, is that the name of a pro wrestler or a serial killer?
Wrestler?
Charlie Chopoff is a serial killer.
Yeah.
Given the name in killing people in New York in
How?
1972, 1973.
What did he chop off?
I think it was by shooting.
Drowning, antifreeze, yeah.
I was like calling a fat guy tiny.
Right.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with chopping.
I wonder if any serial killer out there gets pissed off at their nickname.
I hope they
Really?
do.
Oh,
I
that's
what they
hope
came up
they
with?
are
Yeah.
humiliated.
Charlie Chompo.
Yeah, 'cause you don't want it to be. You don't want it to be cool. You don't want them to feel good about it.
No.
The nighttime snuggle bug.
Yeah, right. All right, we have one more for Crystal, and if not, we'll move on to the next caller. But if she gets it,
Make
she
or
gets
break.
the grill.
Make or break. Here we go, Crystal.
Crystal,
Okay.
the nickname is the Mongolian Stomper.
The Mongolian Stomper, is that a serial killer or a pro wrestler?
Wrestler.
That is...
A pro wrestler!
It's a pro wrestler!
Well done!
All right, Crystal, congratulations.
You have won yourself a Traeger Tailgater pellet grill. Have a wonderful summer grilling, and it's an awesome prize.
She's probably going to have her husband do
Oh
it.
my God, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, Crystal, thanks for listening to the Woody Show. Hang on, we'll get your information, okay?
Great, thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye, Crystal.
You want to do another one?
Yeah.
Is it Aja?
Aja.
Asa. Good morning, Asa.
Morning.
All right, so I'm going to put another grill up for grabs.
Oh,
Whoa.
wow.
Okay.
Let's get nuts.
Dude.
This is crazy.
We're getting crazy. All right, another grill up for grabs. Another round of, is it a pro wrestler or a serial killer?
All right, Asa. First one, Alligator Man. Pro wrestler or serial killer?
I'm going as serial killer.
Asa, that is correct.
All right.
Serial killer.
Serial killer.
1938.
Did he feed people to an alligator? Oh, maybe we can guess. Based on the
That's how-
name.
maybe that's how he disposed of
Correct.
the victim.
That's a good way to do
Yeah.
it.
That'd be a great way to do it.
Yeah.
Newest season of Righteous Gemstones.
I'm very sorry to say that I don't know if he can kill people.
come on,
because he was
Gina.
also called the Bluebeard of South Texas. So they have alligators in Texas, right?
Sure.
Okay.
But-
I think he probably just had really dry skin.
Alligator man.
Maybe he had, bad skin.
I'm sure that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had
Because-
eczema.
Yeah. All the cops, and whenever they're coming up with the nickname, it's all about skincare and
It is.
how well people
He did
do
not
it.
have a dewy glow.
Yeah, they all said,
Ew.
ew, look at his skin.
Yeah, bad skin.
All right,
Gross.
Asa, you have one. Let's see if you get the next one. Serial killer or pro wrestler, Abdullah the Butcher.
Abdullah the Butcher, is that a pro wrestler or a serial killer?
Oh, that is a really corny name. We're gonna go.
Abdullah the
We're
Butcher.
gonna go wrestler.
Gonna go wrestler on that one. That is.
Yeah.
Asa, you have won yourself a Traeger grill, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
Well done.
All right, Asa, hang on one second. We will get all your information. Enjoy yourself. The new Traeger Tailgater Grill.
Nice.
All right, sweet. Thanks, you guys.
All right, you're welcome.
Hey,
All right.
Abdullah's still around. I think I saw him at WrestleCon this year.
Really?
He's very old.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
the wrestler is not known for longevity.
No.
Yeah. Hey, Bort,
People
do
be
you
dying.
know these dudes?
Yeah, I know Abdullah the Butcher, of course.
That's a very
Yeah.
famous.
I mean,
Yeah.
What was
come
his signature move?
Oh, God, I don't remember what his signature move was. I just remember that he bled all the time. He has scars all over his
Yep.
head. He would get, the last time I saw him wrestle, they took a bunch of, like, wooden sticks and just jabbed them right into his, right into the top of his head. It was just blood everywhere.
Yeah, he could hold poker chips in the divots in his head, and he was also known as the Madman of Sudan.
Yeah, he wrestled Hulk Hogan a lot back in the
terrible.
day.
See, that was back in the 80s when, like, all the bad guys were all Middle Eastern, and we knew who they were. Him and Iron Sheik,
The Iron Sheik,
Knew
of
right
course.
away.
Ayatollah whatever.
Sergeant Slaughter when he
Yeah.
turned.
Also still at the wrestling conventions. So
Yeah.
it's like-
He'll never stop.
Want to do one more?
Yeah, let's do it.
but if we run out of grills?
They sell more, right?
I mean, I think they have more than two.
Wow.
All right. Let's go to.
Making it rain grills.
Yeah, let's go to Katie. Hey, good morning, Katie.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, so is it a pro wrestler or a serial killer? You got a Traeger grill from Gina up for grabs.
All right, let's do this, Katie. Number one, pro wrestler or serial killer, Buzz Sawyer.
Buzz Sawyer.
Wrestler.
That is correct.
Okay.
We're going to need answers quicker.
Yeah.
Because I know what you pricks are doing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good question.
That's actually,
Good
yeah.
question.
Jeez,
Going
Yeah.
between both.
Hold on, let me
Hold on.
think.
Hey Siri.
Yeah.
You know, can I get the names again?
Hold on. I
How do you
didn't hear that.
spell?
We're going to need it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to need it within 2 seconds.
Yeah. All right. No, you get 3 seconds total.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Kate, next one.
Pork Chop Rob.
Serial killer.
That is correct.
Oh,
Damn.
See, all right, well,
I
maybe-
really thought this game was going to be tougher.
Yeah. So would our budget.
I know.
That's
Sorry
all right.
about that.
That's all right. Well, hey, Katie,
It's
congratulations. You're a winner as well. Pro wrestler or serial killer. Hang on one second. We'll get all your information.
Bye.
That's how the game is
Awesome.
played.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Here, let's go to Bort and see how he does.
Okay,
All right.
here we
No,
go.
no grill on the line though, Bort.
Oh, darn.
Weak.
We've exhausted our grill money for one day. We still need money for the rest of the contest. We still have 3 more days of this.
Oh, come on, guys. With that Pokemon cards, what else am I going to flip? I need a grill to sell. Come
True.
on.
All right.
All right. The first one, Bort, is the Industrial Maniac.
Pro wrestler.
That is a serial killer.
Oh,
Damn.
Girl.
Bort was so confident in his
Damn.
answer, I believed him.
but at least he's not cheating.
True, yeah.
Number 2, Killer Kowalski.
Oh, wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah, duh.
Very good. I'm going to give him the
come
last
on.
one again. The Beast of Ukraine.
BC Ukraine. Oh. Wrestler.
Serial killer.
Bort lost.
Wow.
Lost. I don't know my serial killers that well. I just sold their
Damn.
stuff. I don't know them.
Yeah, but I would have figured like you would have recognized immediately if it was a wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but there's a lot of indie wrestlers out there that I don't know.
That's true.
There's so many leagues.
And they
Yeah.
have so many different names. Like most indie wrestlers will have 5 or 6 or 7 different names to use in
Oh.
different places.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
pseudonyms for their pseudonyms.
Yeah, like Orange Cassidy, who's in AEW, he also wrestles as Fire Ant.
Oh, right.
yeah,
know
everyone
that.
knows that.
Yep.
Can we give Bort one more round?
Sure.
Okay.
If anything, it'll prove if people were cheating or not. Go ahead.
Sure.
'Cause if the biggest wrestling fan I know loses 2 rounds in a row,
Yeah.
Then we know there was a.
then I know I've been
fixes in.
taken for my
Shenanigans.
grills.
That's true. All right, Bort, here we go.
All right,
The Bedroom Basher.
Bedroom Basher, serial killer.
Say it's got to be a serial killer.
Correct.
Serial.
Night Demon.
Wrestler.
Serial killer.
Oh,
Dude,
come
that'd
on.
make or break.
And lastly, the Crybaby Cannon.
Oh, I gotta go wrestler for that one.
That is correct.
Oh. All right.
Redemption.
All right.
I would say you're still taking for some of those grills, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
Too long of
there's
a pause.
if there was a Traeger grill on the line, wouldn't you cheat? 877-44 Woody. Text us over to 22987. The one my buddy who I know is most into grilling loves the big green egg.
Oh, yeah,
What you've
yeah.
been talking about for a decade.
Yeah,
That's
but-
another goal you can accomplish.
I
this
know.
year.
old school one.
I've never
Yeah.
wanted the big green egg.
Yeah,
I've
you-
just wanted the smoker.
Yeah,
okay.
the Big Green Egg is like
That's-
a classic.
That's a lot of work.
Okay, that's something you can
And-
knock out, though.
And I don't even want the traditional smoker. I want kind of one of these pellet ones.
Yeah, they're fun.
Wi-Fi stuff,
the
right?
electric ones, you set it.
Bluetooth.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's
right. I
weird.
want to Bluetooth it. I don't want like a real man's smoker. I need something that's kind of very metrosexual.
You don't want
Yeah.
to. You certainly don't want to arrange
No.
briquettes in
No,
a
no, no,
pyramid.
I need it where
Woody-
I need it where it drops the pellets in there.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what
I
the
can
Traeger
I
does.
can put like a pork shoulder in there and then just come back hours
Set it
later.
and forget it.
Yeah.
And how do you think that big
Yeah.
green egg would look in your backyard?
Oh,
I don't think they're
I-
very
you know what?
attractive.
unsightly.
They are not aesthetically pleasing.
They are not.
No, but my buddy swears by him, and he does all kinds of stuff. He's one of those guys who will do like pizzas in there.
Wow.
Because there's all kinds of stuff that you could do.
You could do desserts. You could do creme brulee.
You could do all kinds of stuff in that big green
Oh,
egg.
yeah, you can do
I have a friend who
Thanksgiving
does like
turkey.
skillet desserts. Yeah,
And-
delish.
and they do have a smaller one. It's almost like a countertop.
Oh, really?
Ooh, for the studio.
Countertop. Yeah,
Grill.
that will burn the building down.
Now, Greg, they do
Ooh,
have
backup
like
plan.
they do have hutches and like little things that you put your green big egg in.
Oh, they do?
Oh, to hide them.
Kind of like little rolling
Yeah.
outdoor kitcheny things.
It seems
okay.
unnecessary.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You
All right.
know,
877-44
Make it better
Woody.
looking.
Text us. Check in 22987. We'll be right back.
More of The Woody Show. Hell, what's wrong with that? We'll be right back.